Hey, what's Gucci everybody? It's the Virtual Panda. Welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, I'm going to be starting a brand new series that I've been, I guess, kind of been putting off for a while. And when you guys, see the title of the video and everything, you're going to be thinking, dude, Panda, you are way too late to be making videos like this. But just kind of bear with me, I'm thinking about how it might help out. If you guys don't know, at the time of the recording of this video, Destiny 2 came out for PC, but just, I think, maybe a day or two ago. So I'm thinking that maybe this video might be able to help out, the new players that are coming to Destiny 2 on the PC. So we're going to help out our fellow PC brethren, even though they don't like us console quote-unquote peasants. Anyway, so pretty much, if you guys saw the title of the video, I'm thinking about starting this brand new series where I basically just tell you guys what's in the weekly resets, just in case, I don't know, maybe you had to go to work and you got to wait all day long to see what's going on in the weekly resets, what's new or whatever. So that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing. And even though it's Wednesday at the time of this recording, the weekly reset does happen every Tuesday. But I was pretty busy yesterday. And yeah, but either way, that's pretty much it. So let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and start off. Starting off with this vendor. Oh, wait, hold on. Actually, that reminds me. One more thing, guys. One quick note. The vendors, unlike Destiny 1, don't sell static items that you could just straight up purchase. Most of the vendors, they want you to, get a legendary engram, and then you gotta basically test your luck and hope to the RNGesus that you get what you want. There are only a couple of vendors that actually sell things that you can outright purchase, and you'll know what you're going to be getting. So, yeah. Anyway, starting off with Tess Everest for this week. And, by the way, guys, I don't know what week we're in. We're at least a month in at least, maybe even two. So I will check and make sure that everything next week is a bit more smoother. But starting off with the emote for this week, we got a rare emote Gallop for 400 Bright Dust. And, well, I mean, I think the name kind of says it itself. You're on a horse, and this is just so disturbing. This looks so weird. But yeah, so for 400 Bright Dust, you can get this emote. Pretty neat. Just don't forget it's rare. Anyway, moving on to the next emote. One of my personal favorites, the Floss Dance for, I believe it said 700 Bright Dust. This is obviously a meme off of this year. It didn't even come out that long ago, but basically there's this kid, he posted this video of him doing a dance like this, and I actually ended up getting this from a package a while back, but I do like it. I think it's kind of weird, kind of ridiculous, but it looks funny nonetheless. Either way, for the vehicles for this week, starting off with the Sparrow, we have the Hastelude. Okay, seriously, Bungie, what's with the names, man? I can't work with this. You guys are making me seem stupid. These names are so weird. Anyway, so we got an exotic sparrow for you guys. If you guys didn't know, you guys can get exotic sparrows, but either way, for 2,500 Bright Dust, you can get the Hastitude vehicle, and it is exotic, so that's kind of neat. And one more thing you need to keep in mind is that if you do purchase this, you're going to get one random mod, and its speed goes for 160. Actually, one more thing that I want to point out is that its main perk is that it'll give you guys the best possible performance compared to other sparrows. So that's pretty cool, and it's got these two spears, so maybe we can kill people with it. I don't know. That's just an idea. Cuff, cuff, Bungie. Cuff, cuff.
Okay.
Okay, moving on. So next thing we have are these ships. You can get a legendary ship for 500 Bright Dust. This one is the Space Age Lancelot, and it's pretty basic. It's pretty nice, pretty cool. It's got this black and white shader to it, but you remember, guys, you can put your own shaders on there, so you don't have to go with these color schemes. And you will have one random mod when you purchase this ship. Next ship we have is the Verona Mesh for 500 Bright Dust. This is, again, a legendary ship. That's going to give you a random mod, but, guys, there's one problem. This ship is super ugly. Like, really ugly. Do not get this ship. If you guys get this ship, we're going to have problems. You might as well just unset. Anyway, guys, I'm just kidding. No, if you want that ship, go ahead and get it. I won't judge you at all. Anyway, moving on to what people probably would come here for this video for. The exotic weapon ornaments for this week. We have Down to Business for the Sweet Business exotic auto rifle for 800 Bright Dust, which is actually a pretty decent price. This is basically going to make your Sweet Business all golden with some wood finishes to it. I think it looks pretty neat, although I think it would have looked even more badass in like a black and red, kind of like that Black Suros weapon from Destiny 1. But either way, beggars can't be choosers. Anyway, guys, moving on to the next exotic weapon ornament, we have the particle accelerator for the exotic pulse rifle graviton lance, and this is going to cost you a whopping 1250 Bright Dust, and that's pretty dang expensive. But either way, it's going to give you this really nice kind of translucent, not really translucent, I'm not really sure what's the word I'm looking for, but either way, it's going to give this nice purple effect with pulsing electricity throughout the rifle, and it's going to also have a lot of whites on it, but either way, it looks pretty cool, and I most definitely think you're going to show people who's boss if you guys like this weapon with this weapon ornament. Alright guys, so we're now moving on to the bottom of the list with some boots, but before I continue, I just want to make a quick side note and say, I'm going under the assumption that the boots is also for the Titans and Warlocks. Not these specifically, but I'm assuming that it's also boots for Titans and Warlocks. But do not quote me because I don't know, and you guys are going to be angry at me if I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure that it's going to be the same thing across the board. Either way, Hunters, this week you guys have the Legs of Optimacy for 800 Bright Dust. This is going to be only 10 defense. And one more thing, it says require level 15, meaning that you have to be level 15 at least for you to put it on. But don't forget that it's only 10 defense, so you are going to have to infuse this. But if you don't have any type of legendary boots and you're level 15, then you can purchase these if you want to. Also, one more thing is that you can put on any shader that you want and any mod, but of course you're going to have to purchase it. It's also going to give you increased mobility and increased resilience. Anyway, so moving on to the ghosts for this week. For 250 Bright Dust, you can get the Gray Light Ghost Shell, and ew, this shell just looks so ew. But either way, if you guys like this shell, one thing to keep in mind is that you guys are going to get completely 2 different random mods whenever you purchase this. So don't count on if you and your friend buy the same ghost that you guys are going to get the exact same mods. That's not the case. But either way, you can also put on any shader. It does not have to be the default one. So if you don't like the default one, you can change it to anything that you want. And maybe, just maybe, this ghost won't look so ugly. Anyway, moving on to the next ghost shell. For, again, 250 Bright Dust, you guys can get the Hemisphere shell. This ghost shell is pretty basic for the most part, although it's got like some sort of ovalish pattern on all 4 of its, I guess, hinges, if you want to say. But once again, you can put on any shader. You don't have to wear the defaults. And you guys are going to get 2 completely different random mods whenever you purchase this ghost shell. And one more quick side note, you do have to be level 15 in order for you guys to equip it onto your character, so just try not to forget about that. Okay, so moving on to the shaders. First, we have the Vice Poison Shimmer shader for 40 Bright Dust. And basically, this is going to give your Guardian a kind of like chrome blue-ish type of color. It's kind of cool because, you know, it changes depending on the perspective in which you're looking at the Guardian, as well as some green and blue accents. It looks pretty cool. Makes me think like I'm a venomous snake. You know, you don't mess with me, I might bite you, and then you'll die. Slowly. Wait, I'm a panda. Okay, anyway, moving on to the next shader. For 40 Bright Dust, again, you guys can get the Tarnished Carper shader. And basically, this is going to give your Guardian a kind of, well, kind of like how the name says it, a Tarnished Copper looking scheme. And it's pretty interesting, you know, if you guys want to represent Abraham Lincoln, you know, he's the true one, the real one who held us down. Then you guys can get the shader. I think it looks okay, nothing too special. And last but not least, we have the Metro Shift shader for 40 Bright Dust. It's going to give you guys a black and blue color scheme to your character. Not black and yellow. Black and yellow, black and yellow. No, no? Okay, I'll stop. Either way, it's going to give you guys a black and blue color scheme. That looks pretty badass, if I do say so myself. I like it. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the shaders. Last but not least, as always, you guys can get the Fire Team Medallion consumable for 50 Bright Dust. And basically, it's going to increase the XP gains and the loot that you guys can get for whether you guys are with your friends or if you guys are with randoms. Anyone who's in your fire team, if you guys are doing public events, strikes, crucible, whatever it is, you guys are going to get, you know, double everything, which is always fun and always badass. And it's going to last for 4 hours. So that's a pretty long time. I mean, that's like, you know, you got time on your hand and you guys are going to be grinding for the day, then I most definitely say pick up a couple of these, but you don't need to spend a lot because it lasts for 4 hours and that's a pretty long time. Alright guys, so moving on to the next vendor, and pretty much the last vendor is Cade. Guys, this week your treasure maps are on IO, and each treasure map is going to cost you 4,800 glimmer, so it's pretty expensive, so I hope you guys have been saving up your glimmer, and you haven't had to spend it too much, but yeah, anyway guys, make your trip over to IO, you know, the planet that no one likes, and go see what type of stuff that Cade has put in there. Because let's face it, guys, he's probably trolling. I mean, look at him. That guy's most definitely got a face of a troll. Okay, guys, so like I said before, that's pretty much all the vendors that actually sell items that you can legit buy from them. You know what you're paying for, you know what you're going to get in return. Unlike all the other vendors that, you know, are completely random chance, you got to try your luck. So either way, moving on to your milestones for this week. First of all, we have the Flashpoint IO. Go complete public events on IO. I'm sorry, guys. That Bungie had to do this to us. No one likes IO. Okay? No one likes it. You have to deal with the Taken. The planet just looks really lame. Good luck, guys. Rest in peace. Anyway, so moving on to the next milestone, you have Clan XP. Basically, if you guys are in a clan, just get with your friends, you know, go have some fun, go complete any type of activity, whether it be strikes, raids, crucible, anything, and you guys are going to, you know, get your clan XP, and once you complete this and you hit 100%, you're going to get your powerful engram, hopefully boosting you up so you can dominate everyone in the crucible. Okay, next up we have the weekly Nightfall. As always, grab yourself a awesome fire team, head into the Nightfall, and see if you guys can get that one piece of armor that's holding you back. Good luck, guys. You got this. Anyway, so the Nightfall for this week is Arms Dealer in the European Dead Zone. Your modifiers for this week are Torrent, Boundless Powerful erupts from within. Your abilities recharge much faster, so make sure you use them as often as possible. And Time Warp 0 Hour. Basically, you guys cannot extend your mission time. It's going to be probably a little bit longer, but you guys pretty much have to complete it in that specific time. So for all those people who can't get Rat King out there, I'm sorry. You guys got this. I believe in you guys. Go for it. Okay, so the next milestone for you guys to complete is Leviathan. Grab your raid team, head into the raid once more for the millionth week in a row, and hope and pray that you don't have to wipe for the trillionth time in a row. Good luck, guys. You guys got this. Anyway, moving on to the next milestone is Call to Arms. All you guys got to do is head into the Crucible, 100% your way through, just play a whole bunch of matches, and you guys are going to get that powerful engram. And your Crucible challenges, as always, that way you guys can get your reputation bundle from Lord Shaxx and get some legendary engrams. Anyway, guys, so that's pretty much the end of the video. Sorry if I'm a little awkward or a tad, just it just seems kind of weird in this video. It is my first time doing a video like this, so it may not seem exactly the most natural, but in due time, of course, I will get better. So just kind of bear with me. And I will try to be more consistent and upload it on Tuesday, on the actual day of the reset. I was busy yesterday, so yeah, that's pretty much that. One more other quick announcement before I let you guys go. I am also thinking about starting another series that happens once a week on Fridays, and that's basically Zer's inventory. Basically, long story short, I would just be showing you guys where he is and what's in his inventory, every Friday, and that's pretty much that. And next week, I'm pretty excited because something big is going to be happening on the channel, so just stay tuned to that as well. I won't spoil it. You're just going to have to subscribe and watch. Anyway, guys, so that's pretty much the end of the video. I've rambled on way too long, so thanks for bearing with me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a thumbs up on the video as it will be highly appreciated and it will help my channel grow. Subscribe to this channel for more Destiny 2 content. I love you guys. Stay Gucci, my pandas. Panda out.